Hi everyone, my name's Julie McGourty. I live here in Edinburgh and I'm a cloud solutions architect at Microsoft with a focus on cybersecurity. So I just wanted to spend a few minutes today talking to you about my career, how I got here and how I embarked on the journey of a technology career. So I grew up in Glasgow, and when I was at school, I didn't consider a career in technology at all. It wasn't something I was really exposed to. It wasn't something that I was particularly interested in. But when it came to leaving school, I knew I wanted to go to university and continue my studies. And I decided to embark on a course that was business studies and IT. So the benefit of that course was it kept my options open, enabled me to study a broad range of subjects like accountancy, economics, business law, management, but also had a specialisation in information technology. And once I started the course, I soon realised that the IT element was actually my favourite part of the course and something that I really grew into and really enjoyed, even though I hadn't had much exposure to that at all before starting that university course. So after my 4 years there, I had decided at that point I would like to go into technology as a field to work in going forward. So after leaving university, I just looked at all of the sort of graduate training schemes that were out there, and all the big companies offer them in information technology, and ended up getting a place at a financial services company in Edinburgh on their graduate training scheme for IT. Now, when I joined that company, I didn't really know what part of IT I was going to be asked to pick up, and they decided to put me into the IT networking team. So they trained me from scratch, assumed no prior knowledge at all, and I was able to get exposure to some of the best training in the world, as well as learning from and shadowing colleagues as part of my time in that role. And that really did further ignite my interest in this area and made me really realise I'd made the right choice in taking a career forward in IT. So having started there about 20 years ago now, I've since moved around a variety of companies. I've lived and worked all over the world with my IT career, having spent many years working in London, a while working in Australia, and 2 years working in California over in America when I worked for a different American tech company, which was an amazing experience to be able to travel and experience living and working in different parts of the world. And I would say that's one of my favourite things about going into a career in STEM is that those skills are transferable to any country, no matter which country you're in. People are using technology. Every business of any kind runs on technology now, and you really can get to experience the world if that's what you want to do and have opportunities to travel. So my current role here at Microsoft, I started earlier this year, and as I said, I'm a solutions architect with a focus on cybersecurity. And day to day, that means I meet with clients of all types to discuss really how we can help them better secure all aspects of their technology that their users have to work with on a day-to-day basis. So to give you an example of some of Microsoft's clients, we work with just about every brand you can think of, from banks to retailers to the NHS to all of the government departments, to the government security departments, to universities, airports, the travel industry. You name it, they tend to be a Microsoft customer. And nowadays, cybersecurity is such a prominent top of mind topic that we find lots of customers want to come to Microsoft and hear how we can help them further secure their environment to stop essentially the bad guys or the hackers breaking into their systems and stealing data and, everything that can go around that with personal identity theft. So even though I have a technology job, most of my work is actually a people job because I get to go out and travel all over the UK to meet all of those different clients that I've just mentioned. We obviously do a lot of online meetings and online webinars as well. But I really see my job first and foremost as interacting with people, because I spend a lot of time talking to people, listening to what they're looking for, what they need our help with, and then my job is to go away and come up with a solution and then go back to that client and present it back to them, which usually is in the format of doing a presentation, sometimes a technology demo as well, but really a big discussion about the pros and cons of the solution for that client's environment. And we can be meeting all sorts of people, from people in the banking world to the medical world to retail to every high street brand you can think of are one of our customers. So I really do enjoy the day-to-day variety of that in my job. I enjoy being able to travel to different types of clients, premises and organisations, and meeting everyone from, the IT manager to the general manager to the engineering team. We really do meet a cross-section of people within our roles as well, which is something that I really, really enjoy. So day to day, my job can be a mix of some days working from home, and when I'm working from home, I'll often be on conference calls or video calls with both clients and colleagues. Some days I may be doing training to keep up with the latest developments in cybersecurity. We get a huge amount of training delivered to us online at Microsoft, as well as being encouraged to do some of the broader industry training as well. So there's no shortage of opportunities to keep learning. And that, again, is one of the things I do like about the tech industry. Things are always changing and developing. There's new technologies out just about every week. So if you're the kind of person that likes to keep learning, there's no shortage of that in this industry as well. So when I'm not working from home doing tasks like that, I can be on the road, sometimes traveling to London to see clients, sometimes in London to meet with my own team within Microsoft, where our UK headquarters are down in the south. Sometimes I'm traveling to industry events. We often get to speak at industry seminars and industry events where different tech companies can come together. Usually we have a lot of our customers there who want to learn the latest trends and learn from us about what we see as being the future of tech as well. And that's another thing I enjoy about working for a big tech vendor like Microsoft. We get to really shape the future of technology. As you can imagine, there's a huge amount of innovation comes out of our labs in terms of product development. We're always looking for new ways we can help our customers solve their problems through the use of technology. And that's been particularly important as we've gone through the COVID pandemic as well, where we've done lots and lots of work and lots of different ways for technology to help behind the scenes with some of the things that we've had to deal with during COVID. So I would say a career in technology is amazing because you can get so much variety. And I think one thing that probably put me off a career in technology when I was at school was I had no interest in computer programming or anything like that. And I had a perception that all technology jobs were like that. And now, having worked in the industry for about 20 years, I can definitely say that is not the case. There's so many different types of roles you can do, from being in sales with technology, working with customers on solutions as I do, to product development if you want to do some of the engineering and design work that goes into these products, to actually being out there demonstrating the products, implementing the products. Whatever strengths you have, there is definitely a role within the STEM field for you. And what I enjoy about my role is that ability to combine the people side with getting out and about and meeting different clients of all different types, with the technology side where I get to work on solutions. But first and foremost, I take my clients' requirements, understand what they need, and translate that into a solution, which is what I enjoy most about my job. So it's been really nice to speak to everyone today, and look forward to helping anyone that's interested on their STEM journey. Thank you.